Here you are. Leave it to me. You're open. Fruitless. Not over yet.
Ah, il y a peut-être que moi, mais kiffe là. Un petit peu, ouais. Les musiques des boss sont vraiment trop classe. Le jeu manque clairement de finition, mais... Ah ouais, je suis overstuff, hein. Il y a plein de trucs bien, mais en fait, il y a plein de trucs pas finis, quoi. C'est un peu rageant, en fait, de voir l'état final du jeu. Parce que tu te dis, putain, il y a tellement de bonnes idées, il y a tellement de trucs qui auraient pu être classe, et il y a tellement de trucs qui manquent, quoi. Moi, ça me fait rage. Il lui reste 6 points de vie, tu sais. Oh, oh, oh. Cette honte, quoi, de se faire tuer par Kokoro, quoi, par derrière, en plus. En fait, ce que vous voyez pas, c'est que je suis en train de monter un Lego en même temps.
Lost? This can't be happening. I was the chosen one. I'm supposed to be special. Damn it. It's not fair. My backpack, beat up and scratched. My textbooks, soaked in air freshener. Their pages, scribbled all over. Nasty. Smelly. Trash hit my back. Laughter echoed around. Mom cried when she saw my backpack. They're bullying you because we're poor. I'm so sorry. I hated the laughter. I hated getting hit with trash. I hated the pity. And most of all, I hated making the people who cared about me sad. I'm no worse than anyone else. So why me? the things I care about. I couldn't take it anymore. The laughter, the trash, the pity. I didn't want to be bullied ever again. I didn't want my mom to be sad anymore. I just wanted to be able to protect myself and what mattered to me. I wanted that special power.
This memory, these feelings.
Don't look at me like that.
Il est vivant du coup?
Pity me.
Je crois qu'il était mort.
You're wrong again, Subaru. I'm not pitying you. I'm just sad.
Gotta say,
Bum, bum,
it was a
bum.
shock hearing who the pact bearer of Wrath was. Same
Pourquoi?
name as a student here who's been stuck in a coma.
Who would have thought that he was a pact bearer all along?
So, does that mean it was his spirit roaming through the first year building? I suppose
Quoi,
it
tu vas avoir
doesn't
peur?
matter now, but I'm getting spooked just thinking about it.
Heureusement qu'il y a des
Perhaps his
présidentes.
spirit was being transmitted, like a radio wave. But setting that aside, why is his body unharmed? I was under the impression he was pushed out of a window.
Huh. It doesn't seem like his powers can heal like Kurama's either. How odd.
Now, this is just a theory. But maybe he was dragged into the other world mid-fall and ended up meeting a monarch that way. Then, when he returned to the academy, he was already on the ground, avoiding the impact altogether.
That'd be quite the coincidence, though.
Well, like I said, it's just a theory. At the very least, when they brought him here, he didn't have any major wounds at all. There were cuts, burns, and strangulation marks. But I highly doubt any of that was related to the fall.
So, he really was being bullied then.
It's terrible that he had to go through all that. No surprise he'd want revenge for the suffering they caused him.
That doesn't make it right. You can't just kill people, no matter what the reason.
Moi je trouve qu'il a raison.
Whether he was justified or not is a bit irrelevant now. Guess he did try to kill innocent students, though. That's not revenge. That's just senseless slaughter.
Ils étaient pas si innocents, arrêtez, putain.
Vice Pres and Kokoro for stopping him. It was the only way to bring some normalcy back to the academy without any further casualties.
Vice President, Kokoro, thank you both so much.
You don't need to thank me. I was the one who asked for assistance in the first place. I should be thanking you. Vice President, President Hinata, I have a request. May I remain a member of the TSC a while longer?
Of course. Right, Vice President?
Tu veux, hein. Pas très envie, mais...
Thank you.
It's kinda nice having more friends around. Helps make the place feel a little more lively. But if you don't mind my asking, Kokoro, what made you want to continue being in the TSC?
Well,
Elle est tombée amoureuse de moi.
what if I said, it's because I wanted to stay with you? Would that make you happy?
Pas spécialement.
Fall for it! This girl's not safe or secure!
I'm only kidding. Assisting you with your work is the closest I can get to the safety and security I want. That is all. Here's to our continued acquaintance.
Comme ça. Un vers le bas.
The main school building, the first year building, the second year building, and the club building. Most of the mist in the academy has been cleared out thanks to you and your friends. Only one of the 7 pack bearers remains, aside from Kokoro and Ryotaro, of course. I hope our lives will return to normal soon. And when they do, I'll finally take you around to all those cafes! Ah, right! Miss Sora was looking for you. She said she wanted to talk to you alone.
Hey there. Long time no see.
Ah, il est là.
Remembered. What a good boy. There is a reason I called you here, of course. Mostly to check in and see how you're feeling. Kurama Hitotsubashi, Subaru Ikaria, Hayate Sumabuki, Akane and Sumire Tono. 5 pact bearers. 5 sets of broken dreams and shattered ideals. How does it feel knowing you've trampled their egos?
Comment tu te sens après avoir marché sur les putes? Ah bah ça va. Je me sens plutôt bien. Je suis un connard.
Oh, but there's always a choice. What about Ryotaro and Kokoro? Oh, that's right. You'll have to take care of them too, sooner or later. But keep telling yourself that you have no choice while you crush their ideals, egos, and desires. Well, I understand how you feel now. Thank you for answering honestly. You're practically a blank slate. So pure. I think that's your most endearing quality. I wish I could let you in on all the secrets that are holding everything together. But alas, you're just too pure and earnest. If you knew, danger could end up befalling you. And we wouldn't want you to get sullied now, would we? No, I'm afraid I need to keep these secrets to myself. For your own protection, of course.
Bien sûr.
But, you know, it shouldn't be long now. Just be patient. I'll be there soon enough. You're special, you know, and so terribly important. You are, after all, my sweet, adorable child.
Act 1. Recurring Twilight.
J'ai un nouveau pote! Les points d'exclamation. Mais bon, maintenant on sait qui était dans le lit depuis le début, là au fond. Ça faisait un moment que je me posais la question. Maintenant qu'on a la réponse. On est bien? On a un problème en moins. Ah oui, ça irait trop bien à lui. À lui, c'est ça. Attendez. Juste quelques minutes. Je vais pas faire d'avancer pendant les quelques
Are
secondes
you
qui
going
viennent.
to be the next dean, Shinya?
That's what Sora and Yugo expect of me.
But what do you think?
It's an honor, but I have mixed feelings about it.
Why?
It's a position that's passed on to the head of the Jingu family. Usually, that's the eldest son or daughter of the main family. Sora and Yugo don't have any biological children, and neither do any of the branch families. For now, at least. There's always the possibility that a more suitable successor will turn up, or that Sora will give birth to a child in the future. I'm glad they think so highly of me, and I'm doing my best to make them proud. But it might be for the best if they have a more legitimate heir someday. It's a complicated situation. In any case, I want to repay Sora and Yugo as much as possible. That much I can say for sure.
You're a good guy, Shinya. Even if you're not the next Dean Jingu, I think it would be great if you ended up being the next steward, like Mr. Yugo.
You're right. I'd be honored. It sounds like a good way to spend my life, too.
Plus, you'd be real easy on the eyes in that uniform. I'm sure everyone would agree.
I don't know about that.
Not to sound like a total sleaze, but it's about time we got a fair flower in this sausage fest of an infirmary. No telling if she's a poisonous one, though. You seem
Il veut des fleurs en plus, mais ça lui a pas suffi les 2 sœurs jumelles?
Don't push yourself too hard now.
Je pense qu'on peut sauvegarder sans trop de crainte. Allons voir la directrice, elle va peut-être nous apprendre des trucs. Ça serait étonnant. Mais...
Thank you for coming all this way. I take it you've been cooperating with the Pact Bearers of Sloth and Gluttony, correct? The two of them are reliable allies. So long as they continue to cooperate, that is. But don't forget, all of the Pact Bearers' ideals must be shattered in order to resolve the anomalies in the Academy. Including yours. I truly am sorry for pushing this onto you, but it's for everyone's sake, Miss Aikawa's especially. Your mission, your fate, bear them both as best you can. The mist has dissipated from the Academy's most pressing locations, thanks in no small part to the TSC. According to Shinya, the only areas it remains are the library, the archives, and the old dormitory. The mist at the old dormitory is most likely related to the Pact Bearer of Greed. Aside from you, there are 3 Pact Bearers remaining. But the one whose anomalies we were first aware of is the Pact Bearer of Greed. I don't know the specifics, but their authority seems to be more capable of distorting the world than any other. I ask that you prioritize that one first.
D'accord, on va aller chercher Grid. Si c'est comme ça. Je vais faire pipi, je reviens. Café, un petit café. Où est ma tasse? Je passe un café. Le retour du Bakael. Avec un café. Qui infuse. Pendant une bonne minute. Et du coup, je pense qu'on va partir sur du rose. Et je pense que je vais faire un mix. Je vais faire mes verts, mes roses. Parce que je suis un thug. Et vous voyez, le fait que quand tu appuies sur Start, ça ne fasse rien, ça participe à cette impression de pas fini.
Welcome back!
What did Miss Sora say?
Old dormitory. I didn't even know we had one.
Même pas comment on a fait.
She means the building in the back of the memorial garden.
Memorial garden? Memorial forest, more like. But yeah, I know the building you're talking about. I remember seeing it a few times when I was wandering around.
Quand t'étais perdu, tu veux dire.
The old dormitory was closed off 8 years ago, though the garden is open to a few select clubs.
The mist generally surfaces in areas around where an authority is used. It is a bit peculiar for there to be mist in such a remote location.
Surtout que la grille, normalement, c'est la cupidité, donc...
I understand how you feel, but I saw it with my own eyes. The mist there is way worse than it was at the main building, the second-year building, or any other place we've seen it.
That pack bearer's authority distorts the world more than any other. It's the first one that appeared when all of this started. I
Comment tu
wonder
le sais,
what
ça?
kind of power they have. Be careful out there, okay?
Ok.
Don't you worry. I can go with him. My
viens avec
schedule's
moi?
all cleared up now.
Oh, bien. Si copain vient.
He doesn't need your help. One pack bear is enough as is. Sora asked me to help him, so I'll be the one going along.
Vice President, I finished dealing with the aftermath of all the incidents in the other buildings. I'd
Eh ben,
like to
allons-y,
help you
hein.
out, if you'll let me.
Allons-y tous
I
ensemble.
want to lessen your burden however I can.
I would like to assist as well. I have managed to scale the mountain of work the TSC foisted upon me. This is the strongest pact bearer yet. I fear for your well-being. You're important to me, after all. Would putting it that way be enough to convince you?
Non.
Kokoro.
Frivolity aside, I do not wish for anything to harm you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Metaphorically, that is.
Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate all of you being there for my brother.
Hope, sloth, gluttony, faith. 4 ends assembled at Vanity's gate. The road now diverges, a fork in the road. Take care, for the line can no longer be towed. In all my time aiding your cause, I've gotten used to your grabby claws.
Vanitas?
Your every word I have taken heed. You plan to fight the pact bearer of greed. No authority truly outstrips all the rest. Even so, this will still prove a difficult test.
Do you know what powers they have, Mr. Bunny?
Well, naturally, of course I do. But surely, you don't expect me to tell you. There's a limit to how much I can interfere. Plus, it's more entertaining to be cavalier.
So in other words, you're not gonna help.
C'est ça.
Be well prepared if you hope to live. That is all the advice that I can give. You've a great many friends, and I'm sure it's much fun. But bear in mind that you can only take one. Roaming the mist with a large coterie can end up tremendously risky, you see.
Shinya,
What is it?
would you be interested in wearing women's clothing?
Huh?
I have an extra uniform you may borrow.
What in the world are you talking about?
Your features are appealing. I believe they would pair quite well with my uniform. It is best that you broaden your horizons while you are young. Now come, let us set sail.
I'm not sure I like you very much. About your mist, Kokoro.
It is spreading across the first, second, and third floor of the library.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Why do you ask?
I'm just jotting down everything we know about each pact bearer's mist. That way, we can smash their ideals when we need to.
I see. In that case, I will be counting on you for a smashing good time.
You should probably try to take this more seriously.
Hey, Kokoro. What kind of person was Subaru before he became a pact bearer?
I have no idea.
Huh?
I apologize. Despite our being in the same grade, I am afraid I have no impressions to speak of.
I see. Hey, Kokoro! What's your type?
My type?
You know, like the spicy type? Or mild or sweet, maybe? Or do you prefer the popular type?
Ah, I understand your query now. To begin, I don't like to go after the popular ones. They sell out fast.
Wow! You don't hear that every day. But settling for something more down to earth isn't bad either. There's pros and cons to each.
And when it comes to sauce, I could go with either sweet or spicy.
Sauce? You mean like being saucy?
Precisely. Sauce makes it softer, which I find much more preferable to hard.
Wait, what? Soft?
And easy on the vegetables, with a heaping helping of ginger and mayonnaise on top.
Hey, Kokoro?
What is it?
What are you talking about?
The type of yakisoba bread I like.
You used to be empty, just filler and fluff. But don't get to thinking it's before you take on the pact bearer of greed. Desires are what shape your ego, they say. How would you feel if your darling pet cat chose somebody else over you just like that? Question 2. 2 of your friends ask you to hang out. Which do you think is the better route? The one you find carnally attractive? Or the one who is fun and proactive? Question 3. What would you do with this fact you uncover? Your friend has been secretly meeting your lover. Question 4. Would you ever borrow a demon's might to achieve your goals at the cost of what's right? Question 5. If a video of someone feasting were shown, would you wish you had some of your own? Question 6. Would you get angry if your friend took your phone and made your icon something you would bemoan? Question 7.
Ça me ferait rire, j'avoue.
You're in your first match of a round-robin tourney. How will you prevent an early end to your journey? Question 8. At your friend's house, their mom makes you far too much food. Do you eat every bit so as not to be rude?
Sûr.
Question 9.
La politesse.
Would you train your strengths in lieu of your flaws, or compensate for them with effort and cause? Question 10. Would you call yourself a reliable soul? The kind who would thrive in a leadership role? Question 11. Would you press a button that wiped out your life if it let you start over without any strife? Question 12. Have you ever had the intrusive thought that the popular kid should die and rot? Question 13. If a
Pas très
teacher was
populaire.
scolding
Faudrait
your
jouer.
friend, would you defend them to the end? Question 14. Do you start a task but get so fixated that your sleeping schedule is devastating?
Ah ouais, ça m'arrive
Question
régulièrement.
15. How would you react to a verbal assault over something that wasn't even your fault? Question 16. Could you hear someone's story with a willing ear if the ending were painfully obviously clear? Question 17. Are you so firm in your own sense of right that you censure all in your line of sight? Question 18. Your close pal's girlfriend admits she likes you, and as it turns out, you fancied her too. Do you take the girl away from your friend, knowing their heart it would surely rend? Question 19. How do you feel when you see a stranger get wrapped up in social media danger? Question 20. During a club or committee affair, would you try harder if your crush was there? Question 21. The person who was your rock in life has died. How do you react to this sudden blindside? Question 22.
Il y a tous les ans sur sa tombe pour boire un verre de whisky.
But the spark is gone and you're bored to tears. You're asked on a date by someone appealing. Do you engage in this unfaithful freewheeling?
Bien sûr que non.
Question 23. Do you hate when your friends steal the show with their boasting and braggadocio?
Non, je m'en fous, ça me fait barrer.
You've broken something important to you, but repairing it costs a small fortune or two. You could just replace it at reasonable cost. Do you go and repair it, or leave it for lost? Question 25. Have you ever gotten so mad at a game that you toss the controller?
Non.
Fury aflame? Question 26.
J'ai envie de taper ceux qui jettent leur manette.
In the dead of night, do you get up and have a bite? Question 27. You're in a group project that's going awry. Do you think all the rest are the reason why? That perhaps they should have asked you for help, or that things would be fine if you did it yourself? Question 28. If you devoted yourself to live streaming fame, could you get 1 million subscribers to your name? Question 29. How would you feel if your friend got a job and their salary made you look like a slob? Question 30.
S'ils réussissent leur vie, tant mieux. Hein.
Say you scored 99 points on a test. Would you feel happy, perhaps even blessed? Or would you be filled with deep dejection? Being question 31.
99 sur 100, j'imagine.
Best friend is solely to whom you confide, an embarrassing secret you're trying to hide. What do you do when the whole class finds out, which your friend claims to know nothing about? It seems your desires are still rather faint. You've limited them under much self-restraint. Your ego is formed by confronting desire. Perhaps letting loose more will help fan that fire. Have you noticed that some of the questions composed had no desires in the way they were posed? The questions in question were intended to scope your spiritual kinship with faith, love. Desires can make one feel greatly empowered, but so too can one become wholly devoured. Should you use them to bolster your faith and your hope, they can turn out quite useful and broaden your scope. But be it for yourself or a person or thing, a hope without love will do nothing but sting. Your hope, faith, and love are alarmingly low. But you'll surely manage as long as you know. Don't be a slave to your desire. Remember what lights your inner fire. Of these 7 cards, pick 2 to pursue, and I will increase those desires.
J'avoue que j'ai du mal à comprendre ce qu'ils attendent de moi là. Que je choisisse un gars, bon. Ça c'est bon. Je vais choisir.
Good looking out.
Je reste persuadé que devrait d'abord s'occuper du directeur. Pas très livre d'histoire, ce genre de choses. J'aime bien la fantasy, la science-fiction. Plein de choses qui font qu'on me traite de con. Parce que cette semaine, alors que je lisais un livre, on a osé dire que j'étais plein de culture. Alors que je lisais, sans aucune arrière-pensée, Tensei Musu. Un livre japonais.
Huh. Didn't even know there was an entrance here.
Comment t'y allais? T'as dit que t'y étais allé plusieurs fois?
I've been in the memorial garden before, but I
Ah, d'accord.
came in through the
Tu
bushes.
t'étais perdu à travers les buissons.
Looks like the mist inside is pretty thick. Try not to get lost, Mr. VP.
C'est toi qui dis ça.
It seems this place, too, is linked to the depths. Now where could you be hiding?
I could have sworn someone was there. Why was the name scratched off?
Propose en paix.
I could have sworn some.
Sur d'écran. Les personnes décédées. Et quel est le nom de la dernière? Alors là...
Why was the name scratched off? Hey, you're from. Whoa, no need to get so worked up. You're investigating the mist, right? Does that mean you're headed to the old dormitory? I've got the key to the main gate. Hear me out for a bit. Have you ever had the sudden feeling that someone you could have sworn was always there, or like that their existence was covered up by something else? I have. I feel that way right now, and that's the whole reason I came here. There's a memorial there inscribed with the names of some students who died in an accident. Can you take a look at it? One of the names is impossible to make out. I want you to find out who it is for me. I can't remember, but I think it's someone I know. I'd call it just a hunch. Please. I could have sworn some.
Ça finit par 0,10. Rico Inze.
Alas, did you find? I see. Let me know. Why was it? I could have sworn.
Ah non, d'accord, ça finit pas... 0,2, 0,20. Ouais, non, c'est pas bon. Il nous faut 0,21, 10.
Why was it? Alas, did you find? I see. Let me know. I could
You're
have
looking
sworn
pale.
someone was there.
Don't faint on me now.
Why was the name scratched off?
You seem You're good to go. Don't push yourself.
So cold.
Oh, hey! Oh, hey!
Plus de pouvoir. Mais bon, c'est pas ce que je cherche. J'ai un cercle, mais j'ai pas vu de personne ici. J'aurais pas dû en sauver un seul en fait. Je pense qu'ils me le feront payer. J'ai peut-être juste loupé un truc dans la forêt, non?
Ready or not, here I come.
It's not every day someone outside of the astronomy club shows up here.
Nothing's better than a fresh pot of rice over a roaring campfire. Nothing's better than a fresh pot of rice over a roaring campfire.
It's not every day someone outside of the astronomy club shows up.
I'm hiding. You didn't see anything. I'm hiding. You didn't see anything.
Bien vu.
Ready or not, here I come.
Why was the name scratched off? Last night, did you find out? I see. Let me know. Why was it? Why was the name?
J'ai appelé le numéro de téléphone, mais... Parce que ça va ressortir. Je suis pas sûr, hein. 84, laisse tomber. C'était pas du tout ça. On va mourir. On va mourir. On va mourir.
Get ready. Take this. Here I come. Got you. How irritating. Eradicate.
Devour them.
Don't bother.
Hand it over. Kill. Hot, isn't it?
Never lose. It's looking rough.
Il va enlever 600 points de vie, quoi. Oh merde, j'ai mis rotary.
Let's go, Ryotaro. It's meeting time. Get ready. I'll follow my ego. Here I come. How irritating. It's in your hands. Leave it to me. I'll follow my ego.
Devour them.
pas ça qu'il faut faire. On va faire une pause. On se retrouve ce soir pour la suite de nos aventures. Je vous fais des bisous. Et à tout à l'heure. Ouais, soigne-moi. Après tu diras que je suis pas.
You're good to go. Don't push yourself.
Hey guys!
You will be safe in...
Oh hey!
Allez, à tout à l'heure.